Hi everyone, can you solve this math problem first before I do? If so, put those answers in the comment section down below. And let's begin solving this math problem. Some people will start with 3 plus 7 and write 10. Then bring down the division symbol down, the 4 down, the minus 3 down. Then they'll subtract 4 minus 3, which is 1. They'll bring down the division symbol down and then the 10 down. Then they'll divide 10 divided by 1, which equals 10. And 10 is the answer. Wrong. That is not the answer. Let me show you how to solve this math problem correctly. Let me show you how to solve this math problem correctly using PEMDAS. And PEMDAS is saying, hey, you are dividing first, not adding. See? MD, multiplication division, goes first, not addition subtraction. So 7 divided by 4 is what? Let's write it in a fraction form to make the math fun and easy. 7 over 4. And let's bring down the minus 3 down in a fraction form to make the math fun and easy. 3 over 1. And let's bring down the 3 plus in a fraction form. 3 over 1 plus. Now we're looking at, oops, made a mistake there. There. 3 over 1. We know that 3 over 1 equals 3 does not change the 3. Now, notice that we have addition and subtraction. And looking at PEMDAS, they're both within its own level. So we just solved the math problem from left to right. So we're going to start with 3 over 1 plus 7 over 4. And I'm going to move this out the way. So I'll write it over here, put this minus 3 over 1. Put it to the side. We'll bring it back down when we solve this one. 3 over 1 plus 7 over 4. So notice the denominators are different. So we need to use the butterfly method. And we need to draw 2 wings, 2 antennas, and a body. The wing indicates multiplication. So 3 times 4 is 12. And drawing the other wing like this indicates multiplication. So what's 1 times 7? 7. Don't forget the antennas there. That's the other antenna. And then we draw the body, and that indicates multiplication. So what is 1 times 4? 4. Easy. And that will be our new denominator, by the way. And now we have to add 12 plus 7. So 12 plus 7. 2 plus 7, so 7, 8, 9, right? And then bring down the 1, so that's 1. So it's 19. 12 plus 7 is 19. So I'll write our new numerator, 19. And 19 over 4, this is it. You cannot break this down. Simple. Can't break this to the simplest form. That's it. 19 over 4 is it for this part. So let me go ahead and erase all this here we don't need. And I'm going to write the 19 over 4 on this side. Let me erase all this. And let's bring down the minus 3 over 1. And now we're looking at 2 fractions with their denominators different. Yep, their denominators are different. So we got a 4 and a 1, so we need to use the butterfly method again. So we're going to draw the first wing and the antenna. That indicates multiplication. And then draw the other wing and the antenna. That indicates multiplication. And then the body indicates multiplication. 4 times 1 is 4. That's easy. And we subtract. Well, we need to find out 19 times 1, which is 19, and then we'll subtract with the second number, which is 4 times 3 is 12. So 19 minus 12 is what? 19 minus 12. So 9 minus 2, 9 fingers, take away 2, 7. And 1 minus 1 is 0. So our numerator is 7, and our denominator is 4. Look at that. Don't leave yet. this is the answer. You can't simplify this further. This is it. But we need to get a mixed number answer and a decimal answer. So let's use long division. And I'm going to write this first answer. It's called an improper fraction. Put it here to the side, this side. And we're going to write the mixed number answer here and then the decimal answer here. And we're going to use long division. And the 7 goes inside the long division symbol there. And the 4 goes outside the long division symbol there. The 7 will be the dividend, and the 4 will be the divisor. So how many times can 4 fit into 7? So you got 7 fingers, just one time. So 1 times 4 is 4. And we subtract. 7 minus 4 is, so 7, take away 4, 3. So now we can write our mixed number, which the whole number is the 1. The remainder is the 3 that goes on top of the fraction bar there, the proper fraction that you'll be putting next to the whole number. And then the 4 goes at the bottom. So now you have 1, 3, 4. 3 or 1, 3 over 4. And this is extra. If you want to turn this mixed number to its improper fraction, all you have to do is multiply 4 times 1, which is 4, and then you add 3. So 4 times 1 is 4, plus 3 is 7, and you keep the denominator the same, and there you go. You got 7 over 4. But that's extra. All right, let's get our decimal answer. And some of you already know the decimal answer, but let's just finish our long division problem here. So how many times can 4 fit into 3? You cannot, so we need to borrow a 0. So I'll write a decimal after the 7 and a decimal after the 1. And then I'll write the 0 here, then bring it down here and give it to the 3, and the 3 becomes 30. So how many times can 4 fit into 30? Well, I know that 7 times 4 is 28. So 28. So 7 times 4, right? 7 times 4 is 28. Stay below 30. Because if it was 8, it goes over 30. So what is 30 minus 28? 2. And then, how many times can 4 fit into 2? You cannot, so we need to borrow 0, bring it down, give it to the 2. Now the 2 becomes 20. Now, how many times can 4 fit into 20? 5 times. And 5 times 4 is 20. And 20 minus 20 is 0. So your answer in a decimal form is 1.75. Look at that. So we got 7 over 4 as the improper fraction answer. We have a mixed number answer, 1, 3 over 4. And lastly, we got a decimal answer, 1.75. If you have not subscribed to the channel, please subscribe to the channel. Subscribe to join the smartest community on YouTube. Thank you so much for watching, and I will see you in the next video. And let me draw you a happy face, and another happy face, and another happy face, and another happy face. Ta-da! Bye. See you in the next video.